She has been on a tour to Cochin University, and she has consented to be with us to grace this occasion. I request Dr. Rabia to occupy the dais and deliver a keynote address.
When the world is silent, even one voice becomes powerful. A very warm welcome to one and all present at this international seminar titled Empowerment, Justice and Humanities, Bridging Human for Marginalized Communities, and a grand spectacle of legal brilliance organized by the University of Kerala in association with the Kerala Law Academy Law College, Thiruvananthapuram, Staffordshire University, Central. With this enlightening sessions, we will exchange more views. Dr. Rabia Rabet Temsamani, ma'am, a distinguished scholar in public international law and international relations from the University of Jaén, Spain. With her extensive experience and deep expertise, ma'am has made significant contributions to the field, particularly in her. We invite ma'am to address our gathering. Ma'am, please.
Thank you for your generous presentation. To be honest, I would like to confess that the title of this presentation was inspired by a pregunta. I am mixing Spanish and English. It was made by a pharaoh, no? I was asked, what is the link? You are from the international law, and what is the link between international law and the marine renewable energy? I think that maybe in my case to fight against the climate change, but it must be a multidisciplinary responsibility. To address that, we will have a quick site on the marine renewable energy in order to have an idea. And after that, we address the climate change, and we pass to the relation between the marine renewable energy and the climate change mitigation. And after that, to conclude with a multidisciplinary responsibility. So when we talk about the marine renewable energy, just it's a subset of renewable wind energy offshore. This picture that an idea about wind and the process to harness the water, the water. Whatever it moves, it can produce kinetic energy. For example, this pointer in my hand, if I throw it, and after that we can calculate the speed that we reach the target, and we have his weight. We can calculate the energy for the movement of that pointer. And we have thermal and chemical energy of the seaweed, which can be transformed to provide electricity and other energy, as well as drinking water. For the ocean energy, we have several technology to harness energy from the. You can. In this case, we are talking about seaweed energy technology. We have in those picture you can watch those technology that is used to harness marine renewable energy. Also, we have another technology which is called the black wave and the rotating wave. The movement of this generator can produce the movement of the rotating. And in this case, we have production of the electricity. And we have also tidal range energy. This fall and rise of energy can generate energy to be used as electricity or in other field. I will try to be brief in order to not to extend a lot on this topic and to give opportunity to our to other colleagues. Okay. So we have the tidal current energy, that the water flow resulting from the filling and emptying of coastal region as a result of the tidal rise and fall. We have the ocean current energy derived from the wind-driven and thermoline ocean circulation. We have also the ocean thermal energy conversion. Yeah, this is the difference between different derived from temperature difference between solar energy stored and heat in upper ocean layer and color sea water. We have other resources of salinity gradient or osmotic power. This is the difference between salt water and river water with the migration of the ion from a side to other. In this case, we are talking about sodium and slide, and in this movement, it can be produced electricity. In this picture, we can have an idea about the global distribution of various ocean energy resources. In this case, we are talking about the wave power. Those colors that you can see show where is the production or the harness of this energy is higher or is lower. It's very important to highlight that wave energy, which has a theoretical potential of 29,500 watt per hour per year. It could well exceed the world electricity needs in 2022, which were only 25.398. In this picture, you can have an idea about the global distribution of various ocean energy resources. In the case of tidal water, the colors show us where the places of the optimization of the production it takes place. In this case, it's related to the ocean thermal energy. In those places, we can optimize the production of the marine renewable energy from the thermal resources. In this case, we have the global distribution of various ocean energy resources related to the current power. So, only in these places when it's highlighted the current in which we can harness energy from the current power. Now, what is the link before to pass to the link with the marine renewable energy and the climate change? Let's have a look at the situation of our planet. Yes, of course, our planet is ill. She is not feeling well because of the deforestation, soil erosion, airland and water pollution, and biodiversity loss. So all that conduct or to global warming, and which called now climate change. So in this, to realize the impact of the climate change, just we need to have a look to this picture, the evolution of mountain gold in Glacier National Park mountain. How is it was its situation in 1938, and currently the glass has almost melted. The situation of the climate change, we have those innocent inhabitants of this place, victims of the climate change, and they are completely isolated. The same in this picture. So, and in the last picture, we see the evolution of the temperature from over the last 50 years, from 1973 to 2003. So in this case, to highlight that the Earth is very too hot, and it's very important to highlight that the total of US greenhouse gas emission by economic sector in 2020 in US is 11% by agriculture, 13% by commercial and residential, 24% by industry and electricity, and 25% by electricity, and 27% by the transportation. So to avoid the impact or to avoid that the situation be worse and the impact on the climate change, the emission of the CO must be reduced half by 2013, and to be neutralized by 2050. Regarding this, the project of EU that is called Green Net. So, what is the relation between the marine renewable energy and the climate change? Renewable energy, we can say that they are available in abundance all around the world, provided by sun, wind, water, waste, and heat from the earth, replenished by nature, and emit little to no greenhouse or pollutant into the air. There are 5 reasons why accelerating the transition to clean energy is the pathway to a healthy, livable planet today and for generation to come. First, renewable energy resources are all around the world. 90% of the world electricity that can come from renewable energy by 2050. Renewable energy is cheaper. Cost of electricity from solar power fell by 85% between 2010 and 2020. The cost of onshore and offshore wind energy fell by 56% and 45% respectively. Renewable energy is healthier. According to the World Health Organization, about 99% of people in the world breathe air that exceed the air quality limit and threatens their health. And more than 13 million deaths around the world each year are due to avoidable environment causes, including air pollution. Fourth, energy, the renewable energy creates job. Every dollar of investment in renewable energy creates 3 times more job than in the fossil fuel energy. 30 million number of jobs that can be created in renewable energy and low emission technology by 2030. Renewable energy makes economic sense. 4.2 trillion potential annual saving due to the reduced pollution and fewer climate impact by 2030. The ocean, over 17% of the world's surface, are one of the most abundant sources of renewable energy on our planet. So energy can be captured and transformed into clean electricity, potentially enough to power the world twice over. And because this energy is carbon-free and infinite, it's an important weapon in the fight against climate change. In this chart, we can have an idea about the global CO2 emission around the world. So the first country is China, followed by US and India, and UE 27, Russia, and Brazil. So we can imagine if those countries that are the most contributor in the CO2 emission invest in marine renewable energy. In this chart, we have the ocean energy production around the world. The first we have Korea, France, UK, Canada, China, Spain, and Russia. In this field, we have the ocean field capacity. Regarding to the offshore of wind energy, because it's established activity, so it has reached its maturity, and it's possible to produce enough energy from the offshore wind. So now, multidisciplinary responsibility. Why we have to talk about multidisciplinary? First, we have to know that right and the obligation of states in the various sea area and the relation to the resources found therein. The establishment and use of facility and the structure in sea area for the exploitation of energy, the transport of the energy produced, the protection of and the preservation of the marine environment from known or probable impact of activity aimed at the development, deployment, exploitation, and transmission of such energy. In this case, we need the international legal framework of marine renewable energy. So, in this respect, the marine renewable energy development requires a delicate balance between the interests of the various users of ocean space and the resources, and the rights and obligation of states under a number of legal instruments. And after that, another disciplinary, it's related to regulation of electricity generation, authorization of electrical installation, administrative authorization for the construction, operation, substantial modification, transfer, and closure of installation, administrative procedures for processing application for authorization of electricity generation facilities, maritime spatial planning. In this case, we need a very wise domestic law framework. Another disciplinary, we talk about investment cost capital, setting up and transferring, market entry, unequal condition of competition, misconception about reliability. In this case, we have to improve the economic studies related to the marine renewable energy. Another part. In this case, it's like a challenge because the construction of wind, wave, and tidal arrays in the ocean requires specialized equipment and professional driver, and becomes challenging in bad weather, making the installation and maintenance of devices in the sea more expensive and time-consuming than on land. In this case, we need to improve the marine renewable technology. For this case, we have to boost the technological studies in order to overcome all those challenges that are facing the improvement of marine renewable energy. And the last point, and it not least, and I think it's the most important in this area in the implementation of marine renewable energy, that are policy maker. Even if we are a good international legal framework, domestic framework, we have enough a very sophisticated technology, but without the implication of the policy maker, it will be not possible to improve the harness of the marine renewable energy. And I would like to highlight that it's very important for us to think about the future of our planet, and we have to use only those energy that can reduce the global warming, and this is the duty or the responsibility of the policy makers. And with that, I finish my presentation, and thank you for your patience. Thank you.
Valuable presentation. Now, I would like to call for questions regarding ma'am's session. If anyone has any questions or queries regarding ma'am's presentation, you can ask them now.
Really speaking, this is the need of the hour, the presentation and the points which she has given, that is absolutely for the survival of the human beings. We are just the custodian of this society. We are not the owners of this society. It is our duty that we have to protect our environment and this planet for the upcoming generations, years and years. So now, because of that, the carbon emission and due to the pollution, the life of the planet is every day coming down. We simply calling the climate change. So I just want to take this opportunity not only to raise the question. I know that there are many questions behind this one, because the part of the blue economy and the sustainable development, about the renewable energy, including India is facing a lot of problems, and we need to develop the new techniques and the technologies to get a sustainable development, or to reducing this what it is called climate change. So, ma'am, okay, the question is that I know that we can use the tidal energy, wind energy, solar energy, or likewise on there. Can you just suggest for the people or the youngsters too, where we can knock to know how that this type of, we heard that the tide we can, or the waves or the current or the river and all this, and we have the experience of making the electricity. With the help of such a type of the water, we have the project in Idiki. But in tidal or this one, there is any place you can specifically show us, this place in such a way creating this energy. We know that in the system it is saying that about the tidal energy, renewable energy, wind energy, everything. Some examples can you show me, okay, where it is producing or where we can knock to get such type of the technology or that the information? Is it possible?
First of all, I was encouraged to conduct my research stay in Kerala at COSAT for that. Because when I participated in last November in a conference, so I was planning my research stay in Brussels, and I'm working on marine renewable energy, so I thought, why not to go to discover this place? And I checked on internet, and I found that in Kochi, they are implementing activity from marine renewable energy. And even this metro water, they use part of wave energy. Okay, and the other results I got that Chennai also is implementing the marine renewable energy. Okay, so in order to have an idea about the efficient or the optimization of the production, it's a bit easy because regarding to the tidal, we need some to know about the results of the fall and the rise, because we talk about the potential energy. The most important factor is the weight. So when the weight is higher, so we are sure that the production or the results were important. And regarding the kinetic or from the movements of the marine, here we need to have an idea about the speed of the wind. So more the movement of the water is too high, the result is better. And currently we have almost like a map of around the world where the production of its resources is optimal. Of course, we cannot think about harnessing marine renewable energy where we like. No, we must have, target this place with the wind energy is efficient, or tidal, or marine, or thermal. Normally, the projects based on that, on the result of this data. So even if we wish implant or place those farms everywhere, it's not possible. Even it's a waste of time and a waste of capital. But the most important is to take this step and to invest in the marine renewable energy. Even we have to, from my point of view, we have to dedicate some classes, some master class to promote, to divulgate, to make this more popular, in order that people be aware about this richness that we have, and we can harness only from the sea. I wish I could explain more. Thank you.